Okay, hi y'all. That I got that fan running over there, and this wooden floor in this house does not set level. I mean, 'cause it's so old. It was put down about 100 years ago. Anyway, it's not setting level, and it's kind of moving. It's kind of moving like that as it's running. Well, I'm having this bluebell ice cream. I don't feel guilty about it because I'm taking that keto, and I can tell my knees are not as fat. And I've noticed my belly's not quite as fat. I can barely tell. My belly's gone down a little bit, and my butt is not sticking out as much as it was. I used to have a shelf on the top part of my butt back there, like a shelf, and then it'd go down like that. See? It was so fat I had a shelf on it. Well, the shelf is almost gone now. It's just barely, it looks more normal now. So, I haven't been anything this week. Ouch, you stepped on me, girl. You moved my foot. Oh, little girl, Mila, she likes to lay down there by my feet all the time. She's a foot girl. At night, she sleeps down by my feet, keeps my feet warm. Sometimes I'll pull her up there beside me so I can hug on her and kiss on her and, just love on her. And she likes it, but then after that, she goes right back down to the foot of the bed. Lily, because she's afraid of Lucy. Not Lucy. She's afraid of Mila. So she sleeps up there next to the pillow, right next to me, and she crowds me. I'll roll her over. I'll gently, put my hands under and scoot her over, and she'll still get over there and crowd me. Bless her heart. Mila jumped on her 2 or 3 times today. I had to hand feed Lily. I had to sit with her in a chair and hand feed her, because even with me sitting right there beside her with a bowl of food, she won't eat out of the bowl, because every time she starts to eat out of the bowl, when it's on the floor, Mila goes in there and jumps on her. So I have to take the bowl and, get out a couple of dog food things and feed her, and she eat out of my hand. And I'll get some water, so she'll be afraid to drink for a minute or two, and I know she's thirsty, so I'll just sit there and pet her and talk to her, and then she'll finally drink her some. My husband bought some of those sticky pads, those Tomcat sticky pads you can put around your house to catch mice or all kind of bugs. And my husband got some, and I put them out the other night. Didn't catch anything, because we have a problem with them big water bugs coming in here. And this being an old adobe, there could be a hole somewhere in a wall from outside where they could somehow get in. I don't know, but we suspect that they might come in behind the toilet where the water thing goes through the baseboard out to wherever it goes to from there. And I crammed a bunch of toilet paper in that hole behind the toilet in Paul's bathroom, and that kept them out for a while. And then looked in there, a few months later, and those pieces of toilet paper's gone, and the bugs are coming back in. And I've seen the results of them bugs coming in. They leave their droppings of nasty water bugs. Ugh. Well, I've been seeing them all, every room in this house on the floor, traces of where they've been. So I put some of them sticky things. We need some more. We don't have enough. I don't know if I put one in here in the living room or not. I might have ran out of them. I don't know. Got one in the kitchen. I put one in my bathroom. And there's two in the junk room. Oh, there's one in Paul's. I put one in Paul's bathroom down there where that hole is and that water line goes out. Yeah, that's where I put them. So we'll see. I can't stand that nastiness. I can't stand it. I don't like nastiness. Well, I've crocheted how many? How many did I crochet today? 5 at least of those squares. Now I might have crocheted more than that. Well, anyway, I've got 63 of those white squares made. And I think I'll go ahead and crochet. I ought to go ahead and crochet about 6 more just to make sure. Can y'all hear that fan? It's bumping on the floor over there. Then, well, the graph calls for a black background. And I wouldn't mind making it black. It would look good. It'd make that candy cane stand out. But on the other hand, I'd have to make 1,000,000 of those black squares. And black is so hard to see to crochet with. I just dread it. I dread it. So I'm thinking, well, maybe I should use another color, like, I don't know. I don't know, I think it would look dull if I used a tan or a medium brown, any kind of brown. The black would really make it stand out, or or maybe I don't know. Gosh, I don't know. Do y'all have any ideas of what kind of a background I should put on it? Let me get it here to show you. I need y'all's advice on this. All right. Here's the candy cane. And it's supposed to have, black all the way around it. Of course, there'd be a ton of it. But I don't know what other color I could put for a background where it would show up good. Do y'all, you have any ideas? I thought maybe a dark, like a navy blue. Because I don't want it to be too blue, because then we'll have red, white, and blue, and I don't want it to look patriotic. I want it to look Christmassy. Maybe I don't know. Maybe a charcoal gray. I don't know. That might not look right. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But I want it to look good. It's probably going to be a pretty generous size throw. Small Afghan, you could call it. And I dread trying to crochet 1,000,000 of those little black squares. I don't have enough of that black with the silver in it. Now, I don't mind crocheting with that, but what color? Maybe I'll have to look at some of my blue colors I've got in yonder, but oh no. Y'all tell me. I need y'all's help. What color? What color background I put besides black? I guess I could put I don't know, maybe a gold color. I have some gold colored yarn. I might use that, but I don't know if I should use that or not. I just don't know. Y'all gotta tell me. You got to. I'm depending on you. I'm depending on you. Y'all subscribe to my channel. You have to help me now. It was so humid, it was like 60% humid today. It was cloudy. It only sprinkled enough to wet the top of the ground and get the top of the ground kind of muddy, and that was it. Oh, I looked out the front windows earlier today, and I saw a tortoise over there with her two kittens, and she come running across the road. I went, meow, 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 boy. She sure did her and them two kittens just come running over here. So I put some feed out there for them on the front porch. It's too wet outside to feed them out yonder. But I put on some feed out there. Tortoise is so skinny from feeding them two cats. Delma told me that some of her other kittens died. She had put them, I don't know how she got into their washroom at the back of their house. Apparently, I guess it's kind of like maybe it was added on to their house or something, I don't know. But somehow or other, Tortoise got into their little laundry room back there and had her kittens, and Delma went back there one day and saw them. She said 5 of them was dead, and she just got these 2. One of them's a light orange color, and the other one's a dark color. And she's she's skinny, bless her heart. She's a good mama. Delma said she's gonna catch some of those kittens, and she has a cage that she can catch them with, and she's gonna get them fixed. I've noticed my shorts are fitting looser than they usually do. They're fitting looser. They've gotten a little bit baggy, kind of baggy, and a little loose around the waist. I'm glad. When I finish taking all these keto things, I'm going to get me a bottle of that Mother's apple cider vinegar. My husband has some Bragg's apple cider vinegar in there, but I'm afraid to take any because I saw on Facebook a lot of people talking about Bill Gates bought that company out. You know, Bill Gates wants to poison us all and kill us all. Bill Gates has been buying out farms and everything. It's all part of their plan to reduce the population so they can get control of a certain number of us. They can't hardly take over the world with 7 or 8 billion people, and at least half of them would give resistance. So they got to reduce the population down. And they've admitted it, and I've heard them say it on some videos. I've heard them say it. They talk about getting rid of people like it's nothing, like it's just nothing. They have no conscience. People are sold out to the devil. They're sold out to Bill Gates and a bunch of other ones. Sold out. Nuts. They are nuts. Bill Gates talks about getting vaccines out. Because the first that first little deal with that, that illness, that lab-created illness that they just happen to already have the maid waiting in the wings. They already had that crap made up. All of it was pre-planned, man-made, and they're wanting to get it into people to thin the herd. And Bill Gates talks about that. I've seen him on videos where he kind of laughs and all, like he thinks it's funny. Him and his wife both were laughing. They're crazy. They're so sorry and crazy. They're just like the devil. So if y'all are smart, if you have taken this before, don't take it again. And if you never have, don't take it. I haven't, and I ain't gonna. I've got all kinds of weird stuff in that has no business being put in anybody's body. Now, that I'm glad to be done with it. I just wanted to get a little bit of something on my stomach before I go to bed, just a little bit. My husband took me to eat. We both went and ate at the steakhouse. And they have some of the best food in town. It's a building that was made back in the 1950s. You can tell by looking at it. Of course, it's been maintained over the years because it's always been in business. And it's a good place to eat. So if you ever come through Fort Stockton, Texas, look for the steakhouse. You'll miss it if you're not really looking for it, because it's a plain, kind of a brown brick building. It don't have any windows in it. And it says steakhouse. You have to be looking at it. You won't miss it. It's so plain Jane, you won't hardly notice it. It's kind of in the middle of town, right there on Dickinson Boulevard. And right beside that steakhouse in the next, right beside their parking lot over there to the side, there's a blue and white windmill where people get water. Put a quarter, for a quarter you can get you a gallon of water. It comes from a well there, and it's purified or something, somehow or other. Gets you some good drinking water there. Blue and white windmill looking thing. They have the best hamburgers in town. I'm sure their steaks and everything else is good. I had a Mexican plate of food and it was good. Chili relleno. I love chili rellenos. And cheese enchiladas. And rice and beans. My husband had a BLT. He had him a big old BLT. I think they made 2 of them. He had 2 of them. And a big bunch of French fries. Oh, God, it looks good. It looks so good. He pigged out, and we pigged out. It was good. And I enjoyed that little excursion with my husband. I wore one of my pretty long dresses that I got from Temu. And he wore it kind of a turquoisey kind of a color on it. And he wore a shirt that had some turquoise on it to match. A lot of times when we go somewhere together, especially like on road trips or something, we'll try to wear the same colors. I love my husband. I love my husband. Anyway. I've got a large skein. You see that blob of blue back there? See that blob of blue? That is a large skein of beautiful, beautiful royal blue yarn. It is a tangled up mess. That was some of that yarn I got from that free garage sale. Tangled up mess. Oh, God, I dread trying to untangle that. But I don't want to waste that yarn. That's some beautiful yarn right there, and there's quite a bit of it. Quite a bit of it. Ow. Well, I went to bed kind of early last night, and I got up earlier than usual today. These dogs haven't been doing much but laying around, and Mila wants to play sometimes, and Lily wants to play, but Mila won't play with her. You're just gonna have to start accepting her, little girl. It's raining. I can hear it raining. It's coming down. Yippers. It's raining. Alrighty then. Thank God. These trees and stuff sure do need that water. Rainwater. You leave water. Oh, I hear that splattering. That's when that's the water leaking out through part of that old gutter that goes across the front porch. The water's spilling down there. Well, it's not splattering down now. I guess it didn't rain much. It might rain off and on all night. I don't know. It'll go. You're just a baby, it'll go. Well, y'all let me know what you think of the color I could put on this here. Am I gonna have to go ahead and use the black? What do y'all think? I need to get some more of that black with the silver, the metallic. And what brand is that? Let me think, what brand? Big Twist, I think it is. I need to get some more of that. It would be pretty with that on the background, that black with the silver metallic. Be sparkling, kind of like, lights or stars in the background or something, I don't know. But it'd be pretty. But I need more. Maybe I can order some. Like 2 or 3 skeins I would need to have. Actually, I think I ought to get about 3, at least 3 more skeins of it. 3 or 4, because there's a lot of background. I'll see if I can order some when I get my check. Well, I guess I'm going to go ahead and try to crochet a few more of these white squares and then go to bed. And I will. I'll talk to y'all later. Tell me, what do you think? What do you think about that background? All right, bye, y'all.